Today, when you get sick, you know what to do. You check your temperature, you take medicine, you drink water, maybe you call a doctor, maybe you go to a pharmacy. And if it gets serious, there is a hospital waiting. But for most of human history, none of that existed. No doctors, no hospitals, no antibiotics, no emergency rooms, no clean white bed, no medicine cabinet. So what happened when ancient humans got sick? What did they do when their own bodies turned against them? At first, the answer seems obvious. They probably just died. But that is not the whole story. Ancient humans had no modern medicine, but they were not helpless. They had something else: observation, memory, plants, fire, water, rest, and most importantly, each other. Imagine waking up 40,000 years ago with a fever. Your body aches, your skin is hot, your stomach feels wrong. You are not in a bedroom. You are not under clean sheets. You are lying near a fire, surrounded by dirt, smoke, insects, and cold air. There is no pill that will fix you. No doctor will arrive. No one understands bacteria. No one knows what a virus is. But the people around you understand something very important. They understand when a body is in trouble. They have seen sickness before. They have watched people recover. They have watched people die. And they remember. That memory may have been one of the first forms of medicine. If someone ate a plant and felt better, the group remembered. If someone ate a plant and got worse, the group remembered that too. If heat helped, if water helped, if rest helped, if a wound needed to be cleaned, someone noticed, someone remembered, someone taught the next person. This is how knowledge began. Not in hospitals, not in books, but around fires, rivers, forests, and bodies fighting to survive. Some plants really could help. A bitter leaf might calm the stomach. A bark might reduce pain. A root might help with swelling. A certain plant might make someone sleepy. Another might make things worse. Ancient medicine was dangerous because it was built on trial and error. But trial and error is still learning. Over thousands of generations, humans became very good at noticing what worked. They also watched animals. Even today, some animals appear to use plants when they are sick or injured. So ancient humans may have learned partly by watching the world around them. A sick animal chewing a certain leaf. A wounded animal resting in one place. A group avoiding a poisonous plant. To survive, humans had to pay attention. But medicine was not only plants. Fire mattered. Fire gave warmth to someone shaking with chills. Fire made food easier to chew and digest. Fire kept predators and insects away. Fire made the night less dangerous. Water mattered. A sick person needed water. Someone had to bring it. Someone had to help them drink. Rest mattered. If you were weak, the group had to slow down, or move you, or protect you while you recovered. And that reveals the most important part. For ancient humans, sickness was not only a battle inside the body. It was a test of the group. Because a sick human alone was in serious danger. Too weak to hunt, too weak to gather, too weak to defend themselves, too weak to move quickly if something came in the night. Alone, sickness could be a death sentence. But with a group, everything changed. Someone could keep the fire alive. Someone could bring water. Someone could share food. Someone could watch for danger. Someone could carry you if you could not walk. Maybe the first medicine was not a plant. Maybe the first medicine was another human deciding to stay.
This is where the modern idea of ancient life is often wrong. We imagine a brutal world where anyone weak was left behind. And sometimes maybe that happened. But ancient humans also survived because they cared for each other. Archaeologists have found ancient skeletons with healed injuries, broken bones that repaired, damaged bodies that lived for years afterward. That matters. If someone survived a serious injury, it often means other people helped them. Someone fed them, someone protected them, someone waited, someone cared long enough for the body to heal. That may sound simple, but it is one of the most human things ever. A predator does not build a hospital. A wolf does not understand infection. A lion does not make medicine. But humans could notice suffering and respond. So let's break 3 myths. Myth number 1, ancient humans had no medicine. Reality, they had no modern medicine, but they had plants, fire, water, rest, and memory. They had knowledge passed from person to person, and some of that knowledge may have saved lives. Myth number 2, if you got sick, you were abandoned. Reality, a sick person was vulnerable, but humans evolved in groups, and the group was often the difference between survival and death. To help someone recover was not just kindness, it was survival strategy. Today you help me, tomorrow I help you. Myth number 3, healthcare began with doctors and hospitals. Reality, healthcare may have begun the moment one human refused to leave another behind. Before medicine was a profession, it was a behavior. Someone noticed pain, someone brought water, someone stayed awake, someone protected the sick through the night. That was care, and care may be older than civilization itself. Now imagine the ancient camp again. A sick person lies near the fire. An elder checks plants. A child watches closely. Someone brings water. Someone adds wood to the flames. Someone tells the group to wait one more day. Maybe the sick person survives. Maybe they do not. But either way, something important has happened. The group has learned. They remember the symptoms. They remember the plant. They remember the fever. They remember what helped. They remember what failed. And the child watching the fire will carry that memory into the future. That is how medicine grew. Not all at once, not perfectly, not safely, but slowly, one sickness at a time, one wound at a time, one mistake at a time, one recovery at a time. Modern medicine is powerful. It can do things ancient humans could never imagine. It can fight infections, repair organs, replace blood, stop pain, save lives that would have been lost thousands of years ago. But the oldest part of medicine is still the same. Someone has to notice, someone has to care, someone has to decide that your life is worth protecting. That is the strange part. When we think of medicine, we think of pills, hospitals, machines, and white coats. But before all of that, medicine may have looked very different. A fire kept alive through the night, a hand holding water, a plant remembered by an elder, a group refusing to walk away. So what did ancient humans do when they got sick? They suffered, they guessed, they tried, they sometimes failed, but they also learned, and they helped each other survive. Because before medicine was something you swallowed, medicine was someone who stayed.